Hello, everyone. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about what you need to know the most right now. And I want you to connect with the energies of one of these three piles, pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. See which of the piles you most feel connected with, and in the description box below I will add a timestamp for each of the piles respectively, so you can directly go to the timestamp and hear on the or hear about your respective pile. So without further ado, and if you do feel connected to more than one of the piles, then do feel free to check out the other pile as well, because that might have some message there for you too. So without a further ado, pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Okay, so pile number one, this is going to be the reading for you for what you need to know right now. What is it that you need to know? What is uh, important for you to understand and for you to know? Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Let me tell you, this was the only pile of the three. I've already pre-shuffled all the cards, and this was the only pile of the three piles that had two energy cards. So two theme cards, basically cards that represent the theme of what they want to, of what the spirit wants you to know. And um, yeah, so this was the only pile with two of these cards. So quite interesting, and I'm looking forward to see what they have to say. Okay. Okay, so there is a double message here for you. One is that the energy, I guess, which is going to surround, and we'll see what happens. Energy primarily is trying to tell you that there is always enough. So there could be a tendency of you to feel like there is a lack sometimes. But the spirit wants you to know that there is always enough. And in fact, it's also very reassuring of sorts, because if there are any worries regarding abundance in your life or something of that sort that's concerning you, you need to know that there is always going to be enough for you. You're always going to be taken care of. You're always going to be supported. So what you need to know firstly is that there is always enough. um, and also to be fearless and to be bold. So sometimes I think these cards are very significant in a way, because what they're trying to tell you also is that sometimes we take certain decisions or we take certain steps in our life because we're scared or out of an insecurity, thinking that maybe I don't have enough, so I have to take these steps, or I have to give in to certain requirements or demands, which might not necessarily be true for you. Of course, we're going to see the rest of the cards and then see what all of it in totality is trying to tell you. But it's asking you to be more fearless and be more bold in your approach towards certain decisions that you might be called to take for in the coming few days, maybe even months or years. So, okay, let's see. I feel these cards. I feel. Hmm. So, pile number one, I get the energy that y'all are very happy go lucky people. Y'all are people who do not like to really make a mountain out of a molehill. Y'all are very chill people. But because of certain external situations or because of certain people in your life, you might kind of have to take life a little more seriously than you would like to. um, and because of that, you might end up feeling more negative or thinking that you lack certain things. The energy of lack is not necessarily yours. I don't feel it only belongs to you. It belongs to you, or it comes into your space more so because of other people, is what I'm getting right now. Hmm. individually, you guys are like extremely motivated, happy, wanting to achieve certain goals and dreams and desires. But then when it comes to certain external forces, you find yourself pretty helpless, or you find yourself like unable to take a stand or make a decision. That's where the energy of lack pretty much sinks in. So I guess when they're asking you to be fearless and bold, they are also telling you to step up and stand up uh, to these energies. Okay, let's see what else. Hmm. For some of you, I do feel the situation involves a man, a person, a relationship thing. For some of you who've chosen this pile, but also for some of you, I feel this could be more to do with financial situation in your life also. So, because this is a general reading, take what resonates with you. Take from this whatever you feel is light. I do feel like some of you are waiting upon something big to come your way, uh, financially, something massive. To It's like almost in the pipeline, it's happening, but it's not quite happened, and that is giving you a lot of anxiety, or maybe it's just that you're a little eager to see this thing fall through and happen. So what you need to know right now is to have extremely um, focus on the way you create the energy around you. Focus on the way you think and feel, because the if you're in this energy of waiting and watching so diligently as to when it's going to happen or something like that, it's like you're holding on to something so tightly that you're almost suffocating that. So you need to kind of let go and focus on something else. Focus on things that you like right now. Focus on things that give you happiness or give you joy, because that's primarily what you are. That's primarily who you are. um, and just let it go. Let not go, just let it be a little loose, this thing that you're looking at happening and manifesting, because it will, because there is enough, there is always enough. And with the koi fish coming up, it means good luck and abundance and prosperity coming your way. So just hang on, and hang on in a pleasant manner. Don't hang on to this feeling in a oh, and see, I mean, this is beautiful. We have the victory card. So this is quite clearly indicating and showing, and this is what you need to know right now, that victory is yours. Victory is coming to you. This is also number 28, 8. 8 plus 2 talks about 10, 10, number 1. It will bring you up on top. You're going to finish on top. You're going to see this victory. It almost feels like you're going to have a crown. It's like a pride possession. So you are going to come out as victorious in this particular thing that you're waiting desperately in. But the tendency of letting others' pessimism, others' negativity, others' impatience affect you is what is uh, maybe at some level delaying the process, almost like having a ring of protection around you to let your colors shine through, to let your rainbow shine through. I'm also seeing that working and healing yourself on a daily basis, just doing a chakra meditation or something like that, will really balance your energies. Will just keep you grounded, keep you very feeling light and good about yourself, because right now it almost feels like you've done all the things that you needed to do, and what you need to do in the meanwhile is keep your energies pleasant. So what you need to know right now is to keep your spirit, your energy extremely pleasant. Yeah. Okay, and let's see what these two cards have to say for you. We have the High Priestess, that is just so beautiful. Oh, and we have the Star. That these are a couple of my most favorite cards in the entire tarot deck. So that's, let me just shift this a little bit here. And I often see when I'm doing these pick a card readings, the way the cards position themselves, the way they come out in a reading and where I place them often signifies uh, the theme or the energy of the cards. And to have the Star card and the High Priestess over here, it really talks about you shining bright. Okay, it talks about you finally dropping all your inhibition. So whatever this thing that you're trying to do, or this project, or this um, subject that you have on your mind, is extremely important to you, and it is extremely close to your heart. So and I also feel that at some level, you do not doubt the fact that you are going to achieve success, because with the High Priestess coming here, you seem to be someone who's extremely connected to your inner core. And you definitely have no doubts about the fact that you're going to achieve this or manifest this in your life. But the pessimism, the negativity, or absorbing of this energy from the others around you is what is creating that imbalance in your space. I do see the end of an era which was upsetting to you. Um, I do see the conflicts in your life subsiding gradually, uh, and blessings, more and more blessings coming your way, which you rightfully deserve and are worthy of. So I do see that the next few months is going to be a brilliant time for you, brilliant phase of your life. So embrace it with all your heart, and be the beautiful people, beautiful energy that you are. um, um, there is this one um, person amongst this pile number one, or maybe a couple of people who I feel have an extremely important decision to make with regards to an important relationship in your life also. This might not apply to everyone in the pile, but to those of you who you need to stand up to uh, your heart's calling and make a decision about this particular man in your life. Again, I would just say, just be fearless and be bold. Don't take a decision on the basis of what is right or what is wrong, or what the society feels, or what anyone will say for that matter. uh, you know, okay, deep down, you're a highly intuitive person. You're extremely connected to the moon. Your feminine energies are rising to the max, so you know exactly what is the right thing for yourself, what is the best decision that you need to take uh, for this relationship or for this association. And what you need to know about that is that just be fearless, be bold. Choose from the energy of love, choose from this space of happiness. You seem like people who like to bring people together. You seem like people who want to enjoy uh, happiness together. So maybe the question you need to ask with regards to that relationship is, is this relationship bringing joy and happiness to my life? And basis that, take a decision. So I think that is all for now for pile number one. Wish you all the very best, pile number one. This is what you needed to know right now. And wish you all the best. God bless. And I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Today's pick a card reading is all about what you need to know right now. So let's see what is the theme of the reading, and then we can move into it. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, this is about love is all around. Okay, Let's see what cards show up more. Hmm. Okay, I am kind of getting the meaning of this reading, but we will see as we go along. What I want to, however, start with is that you, my pile number two, are extremely, extremely gentle souls. You all are very, very sweet people, and uh, the most loving people that anyone can ever come across. But however, you forget to appreciate yourself. The first thing that I feel like I need to tell you, and what you need to know, is that you need to start and learn to appreciate yourself more. You'll seem like people who are extremely hard on yourself for any decisions that you all have to take, or you all might need to um, you know because you'd seem like people who's always looking after everyone, who always want the best for everyone involved, and that's a great thing, that's an extremely sweet thing. But I do feel that it kind of burns you out a lot sometimes. So what you need to know is, you are love, and love is all around. But that needs to start first with you. You need to start to uh, learn to start to love yourself first, and then spread the love and light that you are so full of. Okay. um, let's see what else shows up, and then we can talk more about this, I think. Oh, you are all in the frame. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. There could be some kind of indecision, or you have to decide something about a relationship or an association. um, it looks more like a partnership in terms of uh, a relationship, a spouse or something like that. There seems to be a strong call to take a decision in one of those areas, but this could also mean about a partnership in terms of work related or something, or maybe a new job opportunity or something like that. For some it might mean that, because since it's a general reading, it might mean different things for different people. But I do feel that there seems to be urgency or a requirement of taking a decision in with regards to another person or a relationship in your life. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. I have this card which speaks about indecision. So it seems like there could be a decision that you need to make right now, that you're finding it fine. You're taking a lot of time to make a decision. But the energy that I get from the cards is that you're a very strong, you're a very loving and a gentle person. You'll think a lot about others, but it doesn't look like or feel like you are an indecisive person. You are not a very indecisive person, and for you to take so much of a time to choose or decide what's best for you is rather different from what from the person that you are. So what is it that's kind of making you or keeping you away from making this decision for yourself right now, is what I am curious to know. Mm, Hmm. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, which clearly talks about you moving into one of the best phases of your life, partnership wise, finance wise, relationship wise. This clearly looks like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And I do see some great opportunities and great relationships forming, abundance of, uh, mutually beneficial abundance happening. And that's what you really like also. But what I feel very strongly by these cards is that there is a past hurt or a past wound which is not yet healed, which is taking longer than you thought for it to heal, which is not allowing you to see the, step into the next best phase of your life. You seem like you're half across the door, and your leg is still little towards your past. There is something in your past which you feel you have done, which you do not appreciate yourself for, which you're holding yourself accountable for. You're holding yourself, you know um, your mental dialogue is like, that's not all right, I shouldn't have done it, or I could not have taken such a wrong step or a wrong decision. But let me tell you what you need to know right now is that's done. It's over. It's really nowhere in your vicinity. And no matter what you would have done, the outcome of that particular situation would be exactly the way it is today. If it was a ex relationship, then if you're not with that person anymore, then you probably still wouldn't be with that person no matter what you have done. If it was about maybe a decision that you made which you were not very sure of, I mean, the outcome would have still been the same no matter what you would have done, because that was exactly how it was meant to be. What you need to know is that exactly what it was meant to be has happened. But here is like, let's say, a golden phase of your life that is opening itself up, unfolding itself up. But you're not ready to open the door with the keys. The keys, I'm not very sure if you can see this card, but there is a big key right here, and she's just not ready to step out, open the door with the key, and step out of the barn, and she wants to stay in the situation. So it's what you need to know right now is that step out, uh, see the love that is surrounding you, see the fact that you are also full of love, and ready to give love, ready to receive love, ready to bask yourself in glory and luxury. Okay, I see a lot of abundance happening over here, which is interesting. I see, maybe for some of you in this pile, I see a proposal happening. I see someone extremely good for you proposing real marriage or something of that sort. And all you have to do is just say yes. You just have to say yes. You have to go ahead and take that opportunity or relationship. Um, you seem to be telling yourself that you're stuck in the energy of an indecision, but there is nothing to decide. The past that you are uh, crying over um, is is done. It's already over and dealt with. It's over. There is nothing to heal there. It's over. But you keep giving it energy and keep giving it uh, air. You keep blowing air into that flame. This is almost like, how you have a bonfire happening and the flames dying out and it's getting cold now, but you keep blowing air into that to just see that little bit of flame and fire coming up. This seems to be like one of those situations. Eventually the flame will die out, eventually you will move on from that situation. But what you need to know right now is that you need to step into this new phase of your life with a lot of appreciation for yourself, and that will come from the fact that knowing that you did what was best for you and even for the other people involved. So take the step ahead, with a lot of appreciation for yourself. What can you do? What you need to know is, what can you do to appreciate yourself today? Maybe ask yourself this question daily. What can you do to show appreciation to yourself today? And get into the habit of, uh, you know, appreciating yourself, basically. Yeah, and respecting yourself and valuing yourself, and take the good opportunities that are coming your way and move into um, the next best phase of your life. Okay, so that is what I want to talk to you about. Also, I very strongly feel that some of y'all are being, maybe from this file, or are being called to start taking care of your physical body. If you've been planning on starting a workout regime, or something to do related to your appearance or your body, basically, if you feel called to do certain things with regards to your body, you need to start doing that now. You need to start taking care of your physical body, and show your physical body the much needed appreciation that it has not, because the mind was too busy focusing on all the other things. And that will be a good way to start. Okay, to to start focusing on the right things, and not uh, focusing on the things which no more are even there in your life. That is what is required of you. Yeah, and yeah, I just feel that there is nothing more left to heal. You've done a lot of work on yourself. I can clearly see that there's been a lot of self talk involved, there's been a lot of counseling your own self, so to say. And you're very smart people. You're people who are extremely intelligent, so you know about everything. You might probably be like, okay, I know what she's talking about, but I'm not being able to do that. Well, here's what you need to do. What you need to do is start focusing on appreciating yourself. What you need to know right now is, and that the way that they want you to do it is by, because sometimes, the cells of our body, the muscles of our body are storing certain memories, because it's become a habit. Okay, these so even staying in this kind of a slumber, or this kind of an energy, has pretty much become a habit, because that's all I know how to do. So you need to start doing a different kind of routine, like maybe a different workout, maybe going to a different place, maybe doing something different, which proves to you and your body and your mind and your soul that yes, you appreciate yourself, yes, you respect yourself. Whether it is giving yourself the right kinds of food, whether it is buying yourself the right kind of clothes, uh, whatever it is, that you could do to show yourself appreciation, is what you need to do right now. And that is what you need to know. Extremely strong, strong, strong message coming up for all of you. Very clear, very strong. And just move out of this place that you're in, because you don't even belong in this place. You don't even belong in this energy. This is not yours. This is yours. This beautiful life that you desire deep down, or maybe are even scared to desire. But this beautiful life that the spirit, that the universe has planned for you, and yes, you're absolutely worthy of it. Uh, Embrace it, live it, enjoy it, and uh, wish you a very, very happy life. All the best for that. And that is all for this pick a card reading. And I will see you in my next one. God bless. Take care. Hi, my pal number 3. Welcome to your reading. So, today's pick a card reading is about what you need to know right now. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. And let's see what is the main energy about what you need to know right now. Oh, okay. So it says take time out. That's interesting. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So when I look at the cards, I just get a feeling immediately when I see them is that, my dear pile number three, you have recently done something extremely challenging or big or uh, significant, crucial in your life, in the sense you've probably gone through a phase where there has been too much of shifting um, internally within you. What I mean by that is there's been a whole lot of almost like an awakening that has happened in you, spiritually speaking or metaphorically speaking. Uh, Wisdom wise, you're now looking at things very differently than what you used to see them earlier, and as a result of which you have come into a phase which is um, making you come out as bright as the sun. You must be beaming, your aura must be, you must be having the most brilliant aura, and you must be beaming like the sun. Okay. um, it's almost like a diamond that starts shining after going through the fire and the whole process of, you know. So you're now currently that diamond that's gone through that entire dark night of the soul. Okay. So whatever you've been through, I'm sending out a lot of, I'm sending out a big hug to all of y'all, because you have been through a lot. You've been through a lot and learned the lesson of love and awakening, and you have a whole new perception and vision and take on life as of now. But as a result of that, you're the sun. You're beautiful and bright and uh, shining. Your aura is glorious. Okay. Which is probably why they're asking you to take time out. Take time out and just rest it out. Okay. Rest it out in the sense, take a break maybe. Yeah. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Okay. Let's see what your tarot cards have to say for you. Hmm. Looks like you've kind of walked away from something. You walked away from, and it's been hard on you. It wouldn't have been that easy, but you knew that's the right thing for you to do. And uh, the power and the wisdom of doing the right thing for yourself, doing what's best for yourself, is the power and the bright energy that I'm seeing over here. But that kind of a stage, that kind of a story could not have been easy for sure. Hmm. But look at the energy that you've gathered. Look at the wisdom, and look at the internal. And the thing about this kind of an energy is that, you know, you can't really see it immediately. You can't really see it in your physical world. And you might be still questioning, okay, so if I've gone through the night of the soul and if I become this sun, where is it? Where is it in my physical world and physical realm? But it, maybe it's not there in your physical evidence immediately right now, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And that is the reason why they're asking you to take some time off, to take time out and rest it out. Because once this phase of resting it out ends, you're going to be thrown into another uh, pool. So you're like that small fish that's learned how to swim and has gathered all the life lessons and has become so much more stronger, and now is going to enter the deep sea. I That's what I'm seeing. And I don't know why the movie Finding Nemo just popped into my head, and it could be relevant for some of you listening to this reading of how that little fish is then thrown into the big sea and how he learns to maneuver his way. So this is that taking that time out. If they are asking you to take that time out before you're into the next big phase of your life. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's right. And that's cute that we were just talking about the sea and the fish. Like there's a fish right here, and there's a starfish. Because all these lessons that you have learned right here, you're going to be able to apply them into the big sea when you're there, because you're going to be able to feel so centered and calm and pleasant when you're actually uh, I won't say thrown, but when you get into that big, bigger part of your life. Okay, so that's beautiful. Because, my dear pile number three, I feel like a big part of your life, okay, um, is a mystery as to why you've gone through what you've gone through. You, my dear pile, are a pile of are people who are here for extreme spiritual growth and evolution. And everything in your life is going to surround that. It's going to help you grow spiritually. And once you start operating out of higher consciousness, deeper spaces, deeper consciousness, you're going to be able to touch lives of millions of people in some way or the other in your respective fields or whatever it is. And everything that you're going through in your life is probably just tools to prepare you for that kind of a stage, for you to be the sun and shine your light on everyone. Okay. um, so yeah, you're being prepared. I feel like you're being prepared for the next big phase of your life, which is why they want you to take time out, because once you're in that phase, you won't have much time, and you might just probably sit back and think like, oh, wasn't it nice to not really do that much and not be that busy. But you are going to be in that phase. Okay, you might not know, and there is a certain sense of mystery around this. So probably they don't want you to know more about that right now, so they're not giving me a clear indication on what that phase is. We could look into the cards, but I'm very strongly being guided to not look into those parts of your life that are not unfolded yet and will unfold later. There's a mystery that they want you to operate out of, and with the moon and all that, you will also notice that the full moons usually affect you a lot. And it would be a beautiful time to connect with your deep, deep, deep subconscious space and see what is it that you know um, you're being guided towards, you're being urged towards, the visions that you are getting, the synchronicities that you are noticing, the ideas that just come to your mind, or maybe sometimes even a communication that's happening during sleep for you. Um, those are very significant indications of what's about to unfold in your life. This pile has extra beautiful mystical energies, and I just so love to connect with um all of y'all on my channel. It's beautiful connecting with the energies of um pile number three. So thank you for being here. And maybe what I'm also feeling guided to tell you is, and what you need to know right now, that Don't be afraid of the unknown. It's okay to not know. And it's okay to just move into this phase, because you know, what you need to know is that all the tools that are required to enter into this big vast consciousness or this vast unknown, you're already very well equipped with. You're extremely adapted in that situation, and you're going to be able to handle anything that comes your way. So go with the flow and see what shows up for you. Oh my god, love, I love this card for you, pile number 3. So you have the world card, and like I said, you probably have no idea as to what you're about to step into this next phase of your life. Um, you're going to be shown a whole new kind of world, okay? Beautiful at it, and you're going to glow and you're going to shine. You're going to be shining bright like the sun. I would love to say shining bright like that diamond that's been through the rough and has learned all its life lessons and everything that it needed to learn, and is absolutely ready for it. And I also like the fact that um, but what you need to know is that you you have learned to master your emotions. But what I'm seeing here, that you're learning or you're trying to control your emotions. Don't control your emotions. Vulnerability is a big strength, it's an asset which you will need in this next phase of your life. If you become too closed, if you become too um, scared of your emotions, especially because you care so much, because you cannot help yourself but love truly. If you start operating out of this space that, no, you know what, I don't care, and I'm strong and independent, and I don't want to love, and all of that, you're only going to hurt yourself more. You're only going to shut yourself more. Instead of that, what you need to know is that you have all the power in in the world to love, and love is your power. You are like the angel of love, and no matter what happens, nothing is going to hurt you, because you are absolutely well equipped to take care of yourself. Don't close your heart, open it, love more freely. Um, Care more freely. But with that, have a strong, strong, strong belief system that you too are taken care of and you too are loved. That's the only thing that you need to believe, that you are loved and you are taken care of. Allow yourself to be taken care of. And within no time, because 9 is also the number of completion, so this one massive cycle of your life has just come to a completion, and a whole new huge next big phase of your life is about to begin. um, i I wouldn't, this is not a time specific reading, but I wouldn't be surprised, or I would be inclined to say that we in another month's time, within the next 1 month, I see a whole new shift of energy happening. So don't shut yourself down. Take some time off, because the more you, I also feel like what you need to know is that the more the power that you feel is also because of your emotions, right? Because you can feel so strongly, because you are very how should I put it, empathetic. You kind of can vibe with the energies of people and feel what they are feeling. So if you shut yourself down to love, uh, you are not going to be able to get the visions that are required to move further in your life, because the next phase of your life requires you to dive deeper and deeper and deeper into your own subconscious space, which essentially means get to know yourself very well. get to know the deepest, darkest truths about yourself, and from that darkness operate out of the light and be the sun that is going to give light to the lives of thousands and thousands of people. Okay, so wow, that's quite a strong energy, and I'm just absolutely loving this energy. uh, I would love to be there in this space. I mean, I'm enjoying just being in the energy of all you beautiful people. So all the best. Just rest it out. Take some time out, and the next stage or the next steps will gradually be revealed to you when you are meant to take those steps. Don't rush anything, and not knowing something doesn't mean that uh, it's not happening, or it's dark and it's scary. Not knowing something gives you more time to close yourself, connect with yourself, and see what's deep within you, deep within the subconscious space of your light. And do you see this beautiful halo, this glow around this figure? And that's right in conjunction with your sixth chakra, uh, which is telling me that you get these insights, you get these visions, you get these signs, intuitively, through synchronicities and all of that. So the more you fine tune yourself to learn and recognize those signs, the more you will be able to move in that direction. You'll be able to take steps in that direction. And that's how your flow will happen. That's how you will learn to flow. Okay. That's where the Nemo comes into the picture. So just follow that, follow your gut, follow your heart, and you're divinely protected, divinely guided, absolutely loved and taken care of. And just look at this last past phase of your life as the time that's been coming out of that whole rough and hardened space. But now you have the sun, and that's all that matters. So that's all for you. Buy my pile number 3. Beautiful reading cards for you. God bless.